Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وَإِذْ قَالَتِ الْمَلَائِكَةُ يَا مَرْيَمُ. So behold, the angel said, O Mary, Inna Allah astafaki, Allah has chosen thee, وَتَحَرَكِ, and purified thee, وَاسْتَفَاكِ عَلَى نِسَاءِ الْعَالَمِينَ, chosen thee above the women of all nations. Mary, the mother of Jesus, is described in the Quran as a woman chosen above the women of all nations. And I'm saying that this honor, this high honor, is not to be found given to Mary, the mother of Jesus, even in the Christian Bible, whether the Protestant version or the Roman Catholic version. I have them both. It continues. Ya Maryam uqnuti li rabbiki wasjudi warka'i ma'ar-raki'in. So, O Mary, worship thy Lord devoutly, prostrate thyself and bow down in prayer with those who bow down. ذَلِكَ مِنْ أَنْبَاءِ الْغَيْبِ نُوحِيهِ إِلَيْكَ. This is part of the tidings of the things unseen which we reveal unto thee, O messenger by inspiration. We Muslims are made to believe that Jesus is one of the mightiest messengers of God, that he is the Messiah, the Messiah, translated Christ. And in verse 45, we started with 42, 45, it says again, وَإِذْ قَالَتِ الْمَلَائِكَةُ يَا مَرْيَمُ. Behold, the angel said, O Mary, إِنَّ اللَّهَ يُبَشِّرُكِ بِكَلِمَةٍ مِّنْهُ, that Allah gives you glad tidings of a word from him. Ismuhul Masih, his name will be the Messiah, Christ. Masih in Arabic, Messiah in Hebrew, translated into Greek, Christos. And Christos is too much a word to say, so they cut off the os and left with Christ. Christ means the anointed one. Messiah means the anointed one. Masih means the anointed one. They all are trying to say the same thing. Ismuhul Masih, who Isa ibn Maryama, Jesus the son of Mary, wajihan fi dunya wal akhirah, held in honor in this world and in the hereafter. Wa min al muqarrabin, and of the company of those nearest to God. And وَيُكَلِّمُ النَّاسَ, he will speak to the people, فِي الْمَهْدِ وَكَحْلًا, in childhood and in maturity, وَمِنَ الصَّالِحِينَ, and he shall be of the company of the righteous. This is Jesus. He will speak in childhood and in maturity, and he will be in the company of the righteous. Chapter 19, Surah Maryam. You know, there is a chapter in the Quran called Surah Maryam, meaning chapter Mary. Who's Mary? Who's this Mary? Mother of Muhammad? No. It's the mother of Jesus Christ. In honor of her name, there is a chapter enshrined in the Quran, chapter 19, as Surah Maryam. The first miracle of Jesus in the Quran is that as an infant, he defended his mother. There is only one Christ, and that is Jesus Christ. So, where do we get this idea from about Jesus and the Christ? We go to our book of authority, the Muslim. He goes to the Holy Quran. That Jesus is mentioned in this volume 500% more times than Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Something unimaginable. You can't imagine. A man goes and writes a book, and he keeps himself out of it. He's promoting Jesus 500% more time than himself. Does it make sense? Which writer, which biographer, authority writer will do a thing like that? No. This is not his work. It's mentioned in the Quran 5 times total. 4 times as Muhammad and 1 time as Ahmad, which is an alternative way of naming of the Prophet. Altogether 5. Jesus 25. Amazing, this book. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, we call him Moses, the Holy Prophet Moses. I can't imagine anybody guessing. How many times is he mentioned in this book? The Prophet of the Jews. How many times is Moses mentioned in this book? 136 times. 136 times the Holy Prophet Moses is mentioned in this book. And you people are thinking that we are the Antichrist, we are the anti-Jews. This book is not anti-Jews nor anti-Christian. You are misjudging, doing injustice to this book. And the Bible tells us, the Holy Bible tells us, He gives us a test. How do we know a true prophet from a false prophet? The first epistle of John, there is a Gospel of St. John, that's one thing, and there is an epistle of John. First epistle of John, chapter 4, verse 1. It says, Beloved, John is addressing, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. I'm only reading the Christian Bible, the first epistle of John, chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, you people, my beloved brothers and sisters, it says, believe not every spirit. Don't believe every Tom, Dick, and Harry, what he comes and tells you. Don't accept it. Believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. The false prophet is a false spirit. The true prophet is a true spirit. The word prophet and spirit are used synonymously here. Don't believe any spirit, but try them whether they are of God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. How do you know a false prophet? He's got a false spirit. How do you know a true prophet? He's got a true spirit. That's how you, if he's got the true spirit, he's a true prophet. He's got a false spirit, he's a false prophet. How do we know the true from the false? Verse 2. He says, the prophet that confesseth that Jesus is the Christ is of God. Your Bible, he said the Spirit means the prophet that says that Jesus is the Christ, He is come in the flesh, that is born on earth, He is a true prophet. The prophet that confesseth that Jesus is the Christ is of God. The Holy Prophet Muhammad is made to say, وَإِذْ قَالَتِ الْمَلَائِكَةُ يَا مَرْيَمُ, behold, the angel said, O Mary, Inna Allah yubashiruki bi kalimatim minhu, says Allah gives you glad tidings of a word from Him. Ismuhul Masih, His name will be the Messiah, translated Christ, that Jesus is the Christ. If this is the test, here is the test. Why aren't you reasonable? Why don't you look up your own book and your book gives you the test? Apply it to Muhammad. I said, why don't you apply this test to Muhammad? Not only Muhammad said so, but Muhammad made it possible for us Muslims to believe in Jesus. 1,200,000,000 Muslims of the world, 100% of us, we believe that Jesus was born miraculously, that He is the Christ. He gave life back to the dead by God's permission, and He healed those born blind and the lepers by God's permission. And now, yet they consider us to be the Antichrists.